Good morning, God. Thank you for today. Please grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. Good morning, world. Good morning, America. And good morning, you mother cluckers. Let's make today a good day. We're the ones in the driver's seat.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
What's up, everybody? Morning. Let's see. Let's do a little morning tunage. And here I can try to be a little bit more polite. There we go. I'll scare the crap out of you first thing this morning. Boo. And now I haven't even, got so much to get caught up on today before little man gets here. Let's see. Dun. I had these. Oh, yeah. Then that one, and then swing. What damn? I was listening to it. So what's up, everybody? I'm sorry, I'm just dragging. There was a damn. I was just listening to it, and now all of a sudden it's like it just. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of in a. I'm in a fit here. Let me play. There you go. So what's up? Let me address everybody. How about I get my shit together? It's Friday. Phew. So what we got? We got Miss Billy. We got Garrett. Kiss Off. What I see? I seen Cover by CQ. How are things across the pond? Let's see. Miss Sherry. I see you. Mr. William. At least that's the chatters. Oh, yeah, that's what I tried to tell Kiss Off. She was like, waiting room music. And I said, well, I don't know. It's playing just fine. I can hear it. She just needed to turn her hearing aid up. You know how them old people are. She had to get her little funnel and say, I can't hear you, rescue. It's okay. Okay, now Kiss Off. You got your hearing aids on. Here's your little tunage, okay? Okie dokie, free holy. Hey, it's a fantastic Friday morning. What? What's up, Tuck?
These dirt roads ain't gold down here. It's hell on earth, anything goes down here. Looking for some holy water at the water hole, but all I'm finding is whiskey and beer. And I'm a sinner to the core, searching like the devil to find the Lord, yeah. Heaven knows I need help sometimes, cause I love to have a hell of a time myself. I'm a sinner, Lord save me, but please pour me up a drink before you take me. If you could turn water into wine, I'm sure you make a hell of a shine, yeah. I can't help it, Lord, I'm sinning every day. I need your help and I pray, amen.
Are you trying to say there's no help for women in Missouri?
I'm trying to find you, God. Keep trying to be an angel, but I'm still raising hell. Can't make it out this world alive. I just want a piece of heaven before I die. So pass me the apple pie, I'ma drink it all down till the jar goes dry. Baptized in the lake of fire, should've tried me when you could, but I'm still alive. I'm coming for your ass like a bat out of hell, and you can bet I'ma take what's mine. Oh, preacher man, don't preach to me. You should pull up a chair and have a drink with me. Sweating like the devil with them lies you told. You better start praying to save your soul. No, I can't help it, Lord, I'm sinning every day. I need your help and I pray, amen. I'm climbing to the top of that mountain, I'm trying to find you, God. Keep trying to be an angel, but I'm still raising hell. Surprise when it all goes to hell on your dime. Maybe you can stand tall enough to look the devil eye to eye. glass of wine. The bells will ring and the flames will fly. 2,000 years of fury in the big black sky. The wind will blow and the rain will fall. Are we waiting for the thunder? Or will the lightning get us all? Waiting for the thunder. All the money and the war and religion and the which one do you serve? Maybe them with the power and the glory got more than they deserve. Why do we stand by and do nothing while they piss it all away? And we hope we wake up in the morning to the light of a brand new day. The bells will ring and the flames will fly. 2,000 years of fury in the big black sky. The wind will blow and the rain will fall. Are we waiting for the thunder? Or will the lightning get us all?
Hey, what's up, Chuck Jr.? What's up, Michael?
The bells will ring and the flames will fly. 2,000 years of fury in the big black sky. The wind will go and the rain will fall. Are we waiting for the thunder? Will the lightning get us all? Waiting for the thunder. Waiting for the thunder. Waiting for the thunder.
Boom. So what's up, everybody? So let me see. Oh, Michael. So what's up, everybody? We're just chilling. We're just chilling. Hey, if you ain't into country stuff, so this might not be for you, but I totally dig the lyrics to this song. So just join me, drink some coffee. This is a fantastic Friday because it's a Little Man Friday. And we are on countdown for, it looks like, 4 hours and 45 minutes. So, figured I'd hang out with y'all for a little bit. And then I'm going to go out and I'm going to get his tractor out and get it ready and shit. So, and then this is going to be an awesome Friday. So grab your coffee, grab a smoke, grab your tea, soda, whatever it is that you get your day started with. Put a smile on your face because it's Friday. I totally dig the lyrics to this song.
I'm cleaning up them dirty words that I say these days. Showing up to church a lot more on Sunday. Working on bad habit breaking, cutting back on Copenhagen. Little less gas, little more brake in my Chevrolet, whatever it takes. Cause I got a gift from God sitting in the backseat, and I'ma need to be a little better if he's gonna wanna be like me. I'm just a good old boy, trying to be a good old man, out here learning on the fly, trying to do the best I can to raise him up right. No sir, yes ma'am. I'm just a good old boy, trying to be a good old man. Yes I am. Gonna be a lot of learning in between the inches on that door frame. I don't know a lot about a lot, but I know I can teach him a few things. How to swim, how to fish, how to drive a stick, just like my daddy taught me. And he'll know how to say he's sorry, cause he'll hear that from me. I'm just a good old boy, trying to be a good old man, out here learning on the fly, trying to do the best I can to raise him up right. Lord knows I am. I'm just a good old boy, trying to be a good old man. Good old man. Oh, I'm trying, oh, I'm trying, oh, I'm trying, oh, I'm trying to be a good old man. Good old man. Oh, I'm trying, oh, I'm trying, oh, I'm trying, oh, I'm trying to be a good old man. Making a man out of him is making a man out of me, making a man out of him, so one day he'll be another good old boy. Yeah, just a good old boy, trying to be a good old man, out here learning on the fly, trying to do the best I can to raise him up right. Lord knows I am. I'm just a good old boy, trying to be a good old man. Yes I am. I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying to be a good old man. Good old man. Oh, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying to be a good old man. Yes I am. Oh, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying to be a good old man. Good old man. Oh, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying to be a good old man.
Totally dig that song. I don't know. Man, I listened to that song, and then like today, whenever earlier I was clicking on different stuff and listening to different stuff, and I had kind of had that one, and then I was like click, and I just man, well, it was kind of good timing. My son will be over here with my grandson, and it's like I don't know. What do you do anything for if it's not for them? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it isn't to leave a better picture, then what's the point? What's the perk, man? What's the perk? I don't need that now. There to go. Oh, wait. I've been with the current woman 19 years. Sometimes y'all need some little blue pills. The Nile isn't a nice road. Oh, Lord have mercy. Take care of your shit. You don't need no damn pills. Yeah, I said it. Tend to your business. Clean up them arteries and all that crap out of your blood vessels. Get that trash out of your system. Bam! You don't need none of that crap. I get both my kids today. We're going to a bingo bash. Oh, okay. The bingo bash. Excuse me. Oh, and what's up, PAM? I'm sorry. I was gonna say hi to you while the song was playing, and then it kind of just went blank. I got it. I got all in myself. Man, I tell you, hey y'all just need to look. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to think people need to just reflect, pick a foundation, stand on it, but keep your head on a swivel. But I can say right now, man, it's some tiresome times. I think it's a J6 thing, all in the making again. It's like now that happened, they're like, oh shit, and so now they're gonna have to get people wound up so that then they'll. Because if you're angry, you're not thinking. Oh, that's true. Because I didn't even take that into account. So who knows? This one might just go bye bye. Then this is the one that scares them. It's those evil, deadly antlers right there. Doo, 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 doo. It's the dangerous cup. See, they must know, man. That's representation of deer meat. Rabbit morning, Rishi, y'all loading up the truck and getting ready to head up to Nebraska. What the hell are you going to Nebraska for? Hell, I thought PJ was like, isn't that the other direction? I thought that was the other direction. I know, Garrett. That's why I didn't catch it. Kiss off did because yeah, that's the mug. That was the one that they thought was just I was transporting, showing a firearm. Going to see? Oh yeah, right, Billy. That's it. Ah, oh, we're going to watch your brother's dog. There you go. Hey, you get a topper from the deal. Yeah, this is the dangerous mug now. Y'all just keep your heads down. Y'all keep your heads down. You hear? Shh. We hunting wabbits. Yeah, that was funny, man. I still can't believe that, but hey, it's all good. I ain't stressing. LM, LMDMT, morning, morning. Got a coffee mug with a pipe on it. That's it, Michael. I got several. I have a collection. Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry, Garrett. Here, let me take my finger off the trigger. Maybe that's what scared him. Improper handling. Oh, but can you twirl around like old Doc Holliday? Well, I can. But I would rather consume the coffee first. Damn, were you not taught cup safety? Never twirl a loaded cup. Where's the sanity rabbit? Never twirl a loaded cup. I know they need to pass a bill now. You need a common sense milk control. Your pinky wasn't fully extended like you do when drinking high tea. Man, do I look like a Brit? I ain't a Brit. Sweet tea in a cup, in a glass, not in a cup. See, Brits drink hot tea in cups. This is the US of A and Texas, and we drink tea in a glass. Little minor educational class right now, so let's get this under control here. So when it comes to tea, tea is consumed cold, sweetened up, and in a glass. Okay? Coffee is best served hot in a cup. Oh, damn, I had my finger on the trigger. That could have been the one. I might have just triggered the algorithm. I had my finger on the trigger. I got careless. I was waving a loaded coffee cup around. I have to try to remember to keep my finger off the trigger. I was, you know what? There is a firearm deal. Gosh. Guns and Gear. So there is a firearm out now. Damn, I can't remember the brand. Oh, what armory? Is it the Franklin Armory? I think it might have been the Franklin Armory. And they have a model of, I don't know, it's some legal mumbo jumbo stuff, but so an AR is considered a rifle, but this thing is considered a firearm, which means you don't have to have all the other bullshit paperwork attached to it. Anyway, it's worth looking into. If, you know, that's, depending on where you're at, man, you might need that from what I see. Man, people have lost all touch with sanity. Never heard the mug event until today, however, a little surprising me. Oh, yeah. Oh, you didn't hear about that PA? But that, yeah, YouTube. Apparently, and it was this cup. I just got on one morning. I'm sitting here talking with everybody. I didn't even really play any music. I think we just talked and stuff. And next thing I know, bam, YouTube tells me, you know, that I accused. They shut it down, got rid of it, and it was like, okay, wait, what? So what did I do? Well, then they told me, and it was, you're either shooting. Damn, what was that again? Because I know it's transporting, shooting, or selling. I think it is a firearm. Yeah, transporting, shooting, or selling. And I went, excuse me? No, it didn't. And so then I protested. I go, I was drinking coffee. Nowhere in anything was there a gun involved. And so then just a couple hours later, they were like, oh, sorry. And it was like, yeah, I bet you are. So that's where the running joke with the coffee cup. This is a lethal coffee cup, I'm telling you. It's something else. That was funny as shit, just out of nowhere. And then to say it's like that, and it's like, I'm holding a coffee cup. What the hell, man? Y'all need to work on your AI bot. It ain't as smart as people think it is. Lord. The YouTube trigger finger. Oh, we need music, don't we? I know, that is pretty good, huh? Smell my YouTube trigger finger. That cracks me up. I could get it if they had some policy about it hanging on the back wall or something like that, then fine. But to actually, and it's not even like a come and take it where it's actually got something on it. That's what's funny. It's freaking deer horns. Just cracks me up. Cracking me up, man. Cracking me up. I need to get you that mug where the handle looks like a gun. Choked me on my car. Well, there is this kind of crude saying, Billy, and it kind of refers to the horns, because it's a buck. And I don't know. I think it's self-explanatory. I'm just picking. It's refill time. They do. Chuck and I rode 4-wheelers yesterday. That was pretty cool. Mine 110cc. Yeah, it's a baby. So did Chuck get out on his 4-wheeler? Y'all need to get like a side-by-side. That way it's just more easier on getting in and out and stuff. And if he needs to take anything with him, he could take that and y'all could still go putter around and stuff. Right, PA? That's a classic one there. What's cheaper, beer nuts or deer nuts? Deer nuts. They're always under $1. Hoorah. Yeah, sorry I didn't get on yesterday. We kind of had some issues everybody was dealing with. Hell, the missus had a dead battery on her cars, 10 and 2, and then I had this whole shoving thing. I know, right, Junior? You weren't even invited. It's about time to trim all this up. This shit's getting crazy and driving me crazy. I got to do that before little man gets here, too. Got to make myself presentable for my grandson. Man, you should get one. And if you get pulled over and they go, sir, can I ask about your cub? You can go, free speech. I did, but his hand fell asleep. Don't ask me how that happened. I wasn't. Wait, what did I miss? Oh. Oh, his hand fell asleep. Well, that could be the posture cutting off some circulation. I sit here sometimes talking to y'all and my left hand gets the tingly. I'll sit here and flex my thing. That's nowadays sitting is not my thing. I'm right now. I'm on the cusp, I guess, because I'm only good sitting for so long, but then standing up is not exactly a thing. So I just stand, sit, lay down, stand, sit, lay down a little bit. But there won't be no laying down today. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I catch it whenever little man naps. My left one. It's like right now. See, I get the tingly feelings all and in my tips and stuff, but that's because I'm sitting here. And it wouldn't be as bad if I sat facing this way. It takes a little longer to kick in, but I sit this way in the house. I'm leaning back and that way, and I think that's what does it. A Yamaha 350, 4x4, 500 Arctic Cat. That's what a lot of people have the Arctics around here. I think the ride I wasn't watching. Well, I think that's where your little thumb accelerator is. Oh damn! I had my finger on the trigger. Mom has a Toto 150. Falling apart. Shoot, no, man. I'm just getting started. I refuse to give in. Just ain't doing it. There probably might be some med for that. They got meds for everything, and if they don't, they just make one up. But that's nah. It'd be good. I don't think it just work through it. Man, you know what? I'm totally cool nowadays. I'm here till I'm not, and I'll just keep smiling and enjoying my time while I'm here. That's the missus said last night. She said something about you need to stop sleeping on your back because you stop breathing. I said, oh. She goes, yeah, I had to nudge you last night. I said, well, just don't nudge me. And that's not a dark thing. It's not a depressed thing. It's not a sad thing. I totally am happy to be here, but I just ain't scared to go neither. Yeah, he said from hitting the gas trigger. I passed him and said, good luck. I took a personal day from work yesterday. Everything was just going wrong. So I told my boss, and he said, just go again and take the day off. There you go. And yeah, Billy, I think the missus, well, oh, she does. She has this little ball that I had got her. She got. I don't know. We got this little ball, but it's one of those for the palm part, and is that the carpal tunnel shit? When that's what hurts, or is that the carpal tunnel in the wrist? Anyway, yeah, I guess I could get that one and sit there and try to do that. It usually, when I go out and I stretch, because I could, it's getting so much shits right here. It's getting harder to stretch in here. I'm fixing to actually make a move. I was kind of hoping to talk to somebody, but it didn't. I haven't heard back. I think I can set that solar thing up, and I'm gonna power that little building. That way I can start my mornings out there. Then I got more room because I want to be able to stretch. You got to get all your little veins, get the blood flowing through your muscles. Clears your mind. Get some blood flow into the brain cells. Stay out of the negative shit. And then all of a sudden, you can think more clearly. And don't let anger and emotions, don't live in the emotional world. If Shad was here, he could tell you the Japanese dude. I can't remember how to say that guy's name. Not the Shinju thing, but it's a different guy that he learned anger to control the anger, because anger just lets your enemy control you. I forgot how it goes. Not a welder kiss off it. It's a power station. I think that's what they called it, a power station. Power station with a battery backup. Battlefield Productions, health days are just as important as physical illness days, such as the. Oh, well. Need to look at why the mental health days. What was it? I was listening to something. I'm like, really? Or are we? Oh, they're talking about this, the chat AI bots and the Senate hearing thing. And they're talking about, the power, and because they've had that chat GTP AI bot, and I think some young person. Yeah, there you go, Tuck. Thank you. What's up, Tony? Morning. Yes, and thank you very much, Tuck. That's the name. I mean, I don't, that dude, he was a very solo dude, definitely. But, it's the concept. Because if you think about it, and the way he'll talk about it, it's like the more you show an emotional reaction to something, then the more you've exposed your weakness to other people, because then people watching you now know how to trigger you. They know how to start controlling you. And you just look at that for what it's worth and you go, wow, sure enough. That's people can say things, they can do the trigger word, So yeah. Just don't get pulled into a bunch of bull crap. Common sense. Where this stands, is if you stand on a righteous foundation. Get your shit together, raise your kids, your grandkids, set an example, be a walking example. That's how you fix any of this. So that's my 2 cents. If you feel more protected in all this, because I gotta say, it's like Crowder. I get what he's saying. We just need to be aggressive in defense, which I thought it was weird. I kind of had to process what he was talking about in a way to kind of go, wow, it's really broken down. I guess things are just so different, but you got to defend yourself if you need to. But that don't mean you got to go chasing it. If you go chasing it, you're no different than they are. You just need to, it's kind of like, what is it, the kid saying, don't start none, there will be none kind of thing. It's like, be the finisher, not the starter. You don't have to put up with their crap. Go ahead and just call it out. But I think people need to be more on point and righteous in their own stance when they want to start calling people out. Otherwise, it's a hypocritical thing, and then it loses its value. Used to take as much overtime as humanly possible. However, with increased taxes and loss of personal lifetime, is it really worth it? Oh, I got to say, well, I would rewind it and do it all over again as far as the hours and stuff myself, PA. I think I would just redirect the money and stuff that I did so that I would have a better outcome, because I'm not a fiscally responsible person. I make no bones about it, dude. Monetary shit means I do it so they have stuff, kind of thing. I could live such a simplified life. It's kind of hard now because, I got my grandson. And, you got to stick around for your grandkids. And actually, I think are we going to see? Well, I might get to see. I think I get to see my granddaughter this year. I think that's what the missus said. So they might be coming coming back to Texas for Christmas. I hope. I don't know. I miss seeing her. Hell, I don't even get to talk to her anymore. Hey, good morning, Savage. What's up, Huckleberry? Morning, sir. We are quite the hypocritical bunch, aren't we? That's it. Excuse me. Yeah, it will be. It's like today, man. I can't wait. It seemed like forever since I seen him, and there's no telling because it's just you miss out. This is that. These are those years where things just kind of happen, and you're like, you know. Eat a green thing every day. Health advice I received from a gas station clerk seemed reasonable. Be careful of what the green is. Tony, me and the wife been married 33 years as of yesterday. Well, congratulations, Tony. Right on, right on. We're right in that range somewhere. I don't feel as bad about not remembering on point because she doesn't either. That is awesome. Congratulations. That is very cool. That's a long lost thing there. Going out on the porch for a smoke. Strangely, I haven't been able to see. He's a ghost of Christmas past due to some YouTube snafu. Oh, you don't see I'm her Huckleberry? That's crazy. And been over in a year or more. Well, damn, and both of you are mods, so you got to be able to. You got to be able to see everybody. Long, long time. Yeah, well, that's what gets me some man with Chuck and Kiss Off. Dude, that's 50 years. What's up, crazy hillbilly? Man, sorry about yesterday. Things were very chaotic yesterday around here. And I'm on limited time today because this is Little Man Friday. So it just, no offense and no disrespect to nobody, but I don't veer for nothing when it comes to him. It's all about, my time is so golden and limited. I just want to absorb every little moment I can because just in the blink of an eye. Haven't seen him. Roger that. Well, and I'm not. I don't. Yeah. I had to replace a truck battery yesterday. Did you really? Dude, that is so wild. We had to replace hers yesterday. Okay, it wasn't that bad. It cut $100 off. Hers was, I think, 160. 160 something. So that must have been like was that a deep cell? Yellow top, yeah. Can you see PAMT chat? My 2005 Duramax probably needs 2 batteries, guessing a couple hundred each. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, he can't see you, but that's. I'm going to refill coffee. Yeah. Couple hundred each, easy. Yeah, Duramax, well, it depends, because hell, dude, that wouldn't surprise me if it'd almost be $300. Well, it'd probably be like about 270 a pop. So you figure a little over $500, about $600 for both them batteries. They had to change out my 2 batteries in my semi. They were starting to swell and smell. Ooh, yeah, not good. I run dual batteries in my truck in series. In series? So you run a 24-volt truck? What'd you do? Rewire your vehicle? Or do you just got some kind of, like one of the military trucks? You check analytics. Oh, and by the way, the beginning, Billy was like, no crowns. Yeah, there isn't. So now, when you go set up your stream or your deal in YouTube in the studio, were there, let's see which one. I think it was under the customization where you can do the live chat, the chat replay, and, subscriber mode only, all that good shit. There's now a new thing about leaderboard. I think it's called leaderboard. Uncheck the leaderboard thing, and it gets rid of that. Just like yeah, because I get rid of that and that the heart thingy. But I mean, just so check boxes now. They've added a checkbox, and that's what I figured you meant. Rabbit was parallel. That's why I was like, wait, you just rewired your whole truck. 24 in the boats. If it has dual batteries, stock truck only has approximately 35,000 miles on it. Thought about selling it, however, a new one is approximately 120 grand. Yeah. Well, that's most of them because of the the dual batteries, and most of the regular trucks are for all you guys up there. Like down here, it's an accessory for running stuff, and but it really, you don't need the cranking power on them cold mornings down here like y'all need it up there. So so you definitely want to do them 2 batteries up there. Now where you can get that longer lasting cranking, cold crank. Mine's just a gas truck. Ah, By 100, right, Sherry? That's man. I've said that for quite a few years now. At the price of some of these vehicles, it's like, I'm sorry, you're buying a house. What? Can you live in that thing? Like, I mean, that's. But see, I'm a simple kind of guy. Excuse me. Yeah, I could see that, Rabbit. That's accessories. That's why, you know, ambulances and responder trucks. That's why. But it's on the diesel side down here, you really, it's just for that. It's accessories. Where up there, I could see where it's getting cold enough up there where you want that kind of extra long lasting cold crank to kind of give you that in that diesel till it can fire up, unless you just keep your glow plug going. Morning, Eric. I need to be picking a few songs because the missus is going to be going here shortly, and I'm going to need to walk her out. Let's see. I hope so. I'm just not the cleaning lady. Yeah, see, it was. Even if you take your rebate and back, so 75 grand, and now a 75 grand truck is worth 150 grand. And they try to tell you this, that, and the other, and all the bullshit. And they just, those people brought shit down because they went into freak out mode in 2020, and things were not going in their favor. So they had to release the cooties across everything and lock it up and get everybody inside, shutting businesses down. They were just closed. And then all of a sudden, when they finally can steal their little election part and go in, then bam, all of a sudden they let the people left go back to work and go, see, look, the economy's rising. No, it isn't. No, it didn't. You took 60% of working people and you allowed 10% to come back to work and call it job growth. And it's no bullshit. Bullshit. Rescue, and a storm came through, made me harvest some of my weed. Strong wind got me. Oh, damn. Yeah. They don't mix. Let's see. I'm going to do that one and gotta play that one. I always play that one. Let's see, and one more for good measure, just to make sure I cover the whole time frame. No way y'all don't end up listening to silence. I'm not trying to put y'all in timeout. Billy, I really can't cook. Billy, I have went through so much fire insurance here. Yeah, it's probably not safe for her to cook. No, I'm just picking. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. I guess those three. What's first? Okay. There you go.
Good morning.
Y'all are being judged now. Just wait till you hear what she says about you when she walks away.
Lies, all lies.
That's what she'll be saying.
I got to go.
Alrighty. Says when I had to run the missus to work, it's nice to work 2 blocks from home. Well, hey, Savage, I'll be back in just a minute or two while I walk the missus to the door.
Good morning, everybody. Have a great day.
All right, everybody. Here's a couple of tunes. I will be back in just a moment.
Well, it came from Northern Ireland, searching for the free man's ground, and he came to bet his fortune on a West Virginia plow. He built a house of timber and raised a redhead son. Then they worked the land together and prayed the rain would come. There's a scarecrow in the garden that looks like Lucifer. I've been reading Revelation with my bare feet in the dirt. Well, the redhead son got older and took a brown-eyed wife, and the fields were green as dollars, 'cause the dirt was black as night. I came in late September, the youngest one of 3, and my sisters off and married, so the land was left to me. There's a scarecrow in the garden that looks like Lucifer. I've been reading Revelation with my bare feet in the dirt. I know every single fence post, every right to go around. I've been staring at the riddle where I know and laid me down. The fields ain't what they once were. The rains just seem to flood. And I've been thinking about that river, wondering how it turns to blood. I've been sitting here all morning, I was sitting here all night. There's a Bible in my left hand and a pistol in my right.
I'm gonna take a freight train down at the station, and I don't care where it goes. I'm gonna climb a mountain, the highest mountain, Lord. Gonna jump off and nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me?
Staying burnt out all the time, well, that's a good way for you to lose your mind. Staying low for too damn long, well, that's enough to wanna get high. I'm not saying what's right or wrong. Some folks need a little help getting along. I can't judge, Lord, I've been stoned, but I know Jesus knows, and I get by, and I get by. We all get by the grace of God. We all get by. Yeah, my mama introduced me to God as a child. You know my dad, he does his living a little less mild. He'd rather sing those gospel songs on the front porch anyway. My baby sister, she married a man on the other side of where Dad and I land. We laugh and joke and give him hell, but he loves that little girl, and they get by, and they get by. We all get by the grace of God. We all get by. And everybody's waiting on that day when all is right, and we've still got each other to make it through another night. And everybody's waiting on that time when all is right, and we've still got each other to make it through another night. Corner bar is not a house of sin, it's a place where all of us fit in. I've seen the same faces Saturday night as I have on Sunday morning. And Brother John's there sipping his drink. You know that he don't care what the others might think. He laughs and jokes and finds it funny that the others all drink alone at home. He gets by, and he gets by. We all get by the grace of God. We all get by. Time, well, that's a good way for you to lose your mind. Staying low for too damn long, well, that's enough to wanna get high.
Word. I'm going to need to remember to do that again. What's up, Blackbird? What's up, Miss Teresa? And yes, PA gave everybody a fair warning. You make sure you got your vests on. I'm trying to keep my finger off the trigger, but this is the lethal coffee cup. I had forgot, and I was very careless, and I just pulled out a loaded coffee cup, and the kiss off reminded me that I was waving it around before, and it caused bad things. So got to watch them loaded coffee cups. And let's see, I want to go so take scissors to tear it down. Choppy, choppy. Been using a coffee bean grinder. I got a grinder, but this shit's too sticky. It just gums everything. See, that might be the press kind of stuff, Tony. That's where you do the press, or you do the edibles. We've been flagged. I swear by Susie's CBD soft chews and drops, my old girl nearly died. Oh. So what is that, CBD for dogs? What's up, Brony? Just fell out a permit. That's it. Got to get a FFL just to drink coffee. Need to shake the dew off before you head out. Rained like crazy yesterday. Yeah, we got some rain here yesterday. Wasn't too much here, thank goodness. That stuff looks like sugar is all over it. Oh, wow. Mm-mm-mm. I might look into that for the old man. Because, you know, pits are bad about their hips get bad when they get older anyway. A CCL, there you go. So did anybody, because I don't even think I can show it. So I can't even really show you that since I'm live. But I think it's the Franklin Armory, and there's now a new firearm that they've got, and they've worked on it like apparently for a very long time to get it to fit in the law kind of thing. Guns and Gear did a deal, and there'll probably be some others, I think, because it just kind of, I think, came through. I don't know. Michael, you know anything about that? Well, yeah, but I think that's what PA's trying to tell you kiss off is like if you do the CBD with her, then it just makes it, you know, a little bit more comfortable. It's not going to fix anything. It's just going to make her more comfortable. Is that it, Huck? I can't play it because you know how they get. If I show it, I don't know for sure. But the way they make it sounds like if you show, like if it ain't just hanging on a wall, but if you touch it or show it during the live, then it's bad juju or some shit. I don't know. There you go. Antithesis. And that, isn't it Franklin Armory? I think it's Franklin Armory. But it's got the rifling, different calibers, different length barrels. But it's the way it got categorized as a firearm and not a semi-automatic rifle or short barrel rifle. It's listed as a firearm, so it's basically listed like a damn Glock or some shit, you know, which is a big deal. Like when you look at transport laws and carrying and exchanging and all this kind of shit, it kind of takes a big burden off your back. I got to say they were a little bit costly. I got to say, whenever I looked at them, it was like $1,800 or some shit, and I'm like, man. I mean, that might not be for. That's not my thing. So, it's anytime I spend any kind of chunk of change, I really need value. Otherwise, it just the juice ain't worth the squeeze to me. There's got to be a way. Sup, Savagely? Oh, you don't have to be sorry to be back again. You're welcome back anytime. Great little truck gun. Yep. Well, you know, by the front door, by the bed, you know, just. So yeah, I seen that interesting. I'm actually going the other way, old school high powered revolver. I actually just dropped over $1,000 on it. Oh, there you go. Time to wake up. What? Girl, you are behind the 8 ball. Oh, wow. She really does want me to time her out. She is just like, I don't know. I mean, well, I won't say she's just asking for it because she has even point blank asked for it before. I've just ignored her. But, you know, we just might have to do it. What's up, Kane Corso? Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it's working for you. Oh, damn, look at me. I got my finger on the trigger. Quit that, quit that. Cup safety, cup safety. Man, just piss poor training. I need to practice on that more. That's a muscle memory. Muscle memory. Cup control, cup control. Oh, damn, what was that? Damn, was it? How did that Tricks commercial go? Remember the Tricks commercial? Was it silly adults? Tricks are for kids? Or was it silly? Damn, where'd that come in from? My brain just randomly. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. There we go. Thanks, Huck. I knew it was in there somewhere. I knew it was in there somewhere. There we go. It just wasn't high on the priority list, so I had to really dig way back in there and kind of wade through shit and connect some words going, no, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Raining in Oklahoma. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Well, golly. I just as I did that, I went like, well, if you know, you know. Ooh, man. I can't wait to see Little Man, man. It's going to be so cool. I'm just kind of, I wonder, can't wait to see the new changes. Because they grow so fast at that age and they learn things and start absorbing. So they start developing personality and stuff. It seems like forever. Yeah, same here. I can quote TV commercials from 40 years ago, but I can't remember my cell phone. As time has progressed from tricks, silly trends. Oh, yeah. TJ, morning. You're not late. You're just in time. Wherever you go, there you are. And you arrived at your intended time. Welcome. Give him tacos and beer, he'll follow you anywhere. Oh, yeah. My new grandson is just 3 weeks old. He's still kind of a worm looking little guy. He'll be more fun later. Oh, yeah. But man, and it comes on so quick. And it's awesome. And I don't know. There's times when I wish I was like day to day involved, but then there's a blessing to see the growth when you're not, because you see more of the subtle changes than you would see in a dated during the day, all the time environment. There you go, Michael. A wizard is never late. They arrive precisely when they mean to. Taco and beer would be bait for any redneck. Have taco will travel. Well, Huck's more of a taco person. Me, I'd be more of a breakfast burrito guy. I've just never been a fan of the hard shell tacos. I'm a burrito kind of guy. Okay, so what should we do? Should we play some music? We got just a little bit longer. I'm cool with a good half hour more or something. Uh, Not being a smart ass yet. Who? Huck? Oh, I don't know. Excuse me. Hard shell wrapped in a soft shell. What is this? Kane, are you advertising for Taco Bell? Didn't they do some crazy weird shit like that? It's like they stuck a taco shell in pita bread or something and said, ooh. Huckleberry's like, wait, what? He just says, I'm fixing breakfast burritos this morning. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Trying to, I don't know. I was just so not prepared. I mean, I was prepared, but I really wasn't prepared. I was actually a toss up. I was going to go and just be live outside. But then I'm like, well, I really got no way to tote y'all around where I do anything. So I'll just have to chill. I like hard shells, but they end up in your lap. Wrap it in a soft shell and it keeps it together. That's true. It's kind of a way to hold it together. Carves out an extra 3 hours. Like hard shells, but they end up in your lap. Yep. PA me. Okay. The fonts are different. That's what throws me off. I go to looking over here on the hard drives libraries, and then I look at the chat. I need glasses that just ain't getting them. Let's see. Oh, here you go. This is always a popular one. I can do this one. Dogs will eat spillage. Yucky. I wonder what a dog bone tastes like. Well, what's the dog? Is it a bone that you just give to the dog? Because, see, that's where the term a dog bone came from. Kind of was you gave the dog a bone. It wasn't just this, you press all this material together and say, here, let your dogs chew on this shit. And then if you want to get literal about it, I think a dog bone is actually, you know, the dog's bone. Leave it to kiss off, Huck, just like that. Just like that.
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, baby, then come on. Oh, come on. Woo. Let's get it on. Baby. Let's get it on. Let's love, baby. Woo. There's nothing wrong with me loving you, baby, no, no. And giving yourself to me can never be wrong if the love is true. Oh, baby. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, darling. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, darling. Come on, come on, come on. I wanna get it on. Come on, baby. I wanna get it on. You don't have to worry that it's wrong. If the spirit moves you, let me groove you. Good, let your love come down. Woo. If you believe in love, oh, I'm asking you, baby, to get it on with me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I ain't gonna worry. I ain't gonna push. I won't push you, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, darling. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, darling. Come on, come on. I wanna get it on. This minute, I wanna get it on. You don't have to worry that it's wrong. Woo. Please, oh, please get it on, baby.
Make it a good day, Junior.
Believe in love,
Be safe.
get it on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do you know me? Now I'm being sanctified. Come on, darling, stop beating around the bush.
It's kind of funny because Michael said he'll be back after this song. How does he know when the song's over? Cluckers matter. Billy played it again 3 times. Hell, Billy would probably just hang around. She ought to just play that song in her background, and as she's doing her live, and it'll just play over. There you go. You love that song. Huh? It's got a good jam to it. It's kind of, she's got a rhythm pull you in. Kind of get. It's one of them, like what they'd call the old foot tapping. Some songs just have that rhythm beat to them that just makes you. What's up, Wingnut? Excuse me. There are so many renters. BS Chrissy has to have an electrical. Well, that or there's something not wired right. Somebody pulling a little too much. Somebody plugged something into where it shouldn't have been. I mean, you got to look at the what tripped the breaker, what's on that circuit, and then what changed. I mean, just always all old music. I know, man. It was like back in the day, man. But see, that's because people, you develop that rhythm because that's what they were as they were playing real instruments back then. Just a poke, nudge, nudge. Black wire to white wire is a good combo. Billy, if your life had a theme song, what would it be? Oh, she said Wild Thing. I really do miss the 80s. People were so much happier. Yeah, and the 90s. I gotta say, the 80s and 90s. Life was just kind of, it was good. I mean, it sucks I kind of missed good portions of it along the way, but by my own choosing. But yeah, it's before all the big push of this internet phase. Too bad it just couldn't have stayed with bulletin boards. You know, just the good old plain bulletin boards. There you go. Ain't gonna have nothing fancy. We don't have to shift to a whole media thing. But yep. But then again, you know, we're just one country amongst 170 plus others. So if shit's out and released amongst the wild, you might want to get a grip on it before your adversaries learn how to manipulate it. Otherwise, you just become a victim. That's where I'm at with the AI. It's not a matter of an agree or disagree. To me, I'm beyond agree, disagree because it's out there, other countries. And so if it's there, might as well be the first one on the battlefield. So get to the leading edge. It's kind of like space. Whether it's there, not there, don't matter. There's 100 plus other countries all trying to get up there too. So it's just time to, I'm okay with it. The robotics, because the stuff's out there. I mean, we talk about it. Well, that's the 170 other countries talk about that shit too. And they don't have near the regulations or restrictions that we come up with shit. Yeah, we think the damn CIA was bad and DARP and all that shit's bad, but these are countries that, look at China. Hell, they literally got Uyghurs pinned all up. They just go harvested at desire. It's just that blatant. Savvy says I do my own electrical. Oh no, I'm no trained pro. I'm a YouTube electrician. Really, I've rewired 3 houses now, fuse boxes included. People were happy because we had better drugs. Oh man, people were more real, and we weren't distracted by so much. We had goals, real life goals in front of us. All this fakery reality TV stuff wasn't the thing. It was all about outside interactions. A good example is just looking at the commercials from back then. Because, I mean, commercials are all about sales. So a commercial is going to tell you the vibe of that society because they're marketing you. So if you go look at those commercials, 70s, 80s, and 90s, people were active. And you would see active people in the backgrounds of shots. And then that started to dwindle to where it became more scenes, sets, studio type version clips and stuff. And then next thing you know, all this daytime TV bullshit. It's like you don't need to be staring at TV during the day. But that's where we progressed to. Never forget the day we moved in here 24 years ago. Got a new washer and dryer. Dryer didn't come with a plug. Wife plugged it in before attaching it to make sure it was correct. It sounded like a oh man, yeah, buddy. What's up, Zombie Force? Internet brought too much commercialization, which leads too much co-operate control. Too many petty laws to protect them, control us as they burn. Oh, world, I'm sorry, really. Yep. Well, look at the message right now, dude. That's you literally. You got a couple of sides that just want to burn it all down, just burn it all down, and it's like I don't know, man. That emotional reactional shit, just I don't know. And you just look at them and you're kind of like, because it's like these people now all of a sudden it's like we need to tone it down on both sides. It's like really? I mean, I'm sorry. Let's see. So J6, fine. You say, wow, look, insurrection. Okay, fine. You know what? We're not going to call it that because I've refused to validate it, but just call it a riot. Yeah, some shit happened. No, wait, can we back up just a year? And oh, wait, that's right. You lit damn near Washington on fire. You were burning a church down. The president of the United States had to go to a bunker. What was it like? Dozens or 100 Capitol Police and Secret Service got injured. And that was actually wanting to actually assassinate the president. And yet, oh, wait, you guys are saying you want the electors sent back to states. Oh, my God, you're so much more violent than us. You need to light everything on fire and throw concrete bricks at people. Yeah. And see, and this is this shit, man. And they get people wound up and you angrily, emotionally respond to this shit. And then you're just caught in the whirlwind. Well, then it still has its traction, And it's just, that's why it's all about, you got to be righteous in your stance. That's the key. People can say what they want, whatever, paint whatever picture, but the truth don't lie. And so you gotta be part of that. Let's see. BS is on the street, is now a drone. Oh yeah. They just want to keep things stirred up. Nowadays, the more I see commercials, the more I hate the products or services they're trying to sell. I mean, that. Have to watch those plugins. Get a little brittle and break. Yeah. The mosh pit. I think the same people that killed JFK are the same people. Could be. I think it's probably even more of a collective because it's an outsider getting exposed to the inside. It'd be, you're going to do everything you possibly can to discredit. When that doesn't work, you're going to try to do that. And, I mean, personally, you have Antifa. I mean, it's just, and Antifa is a Marxist, socialist type thing. So, and they've spun this whole fascist thing to where they are the fascists. So these anti-fascists are the fascists. They're the ones that want to shut you up, quiet you up, but people just don't want to talk. I don't understand. Is that supposed to be some kind of trigger word that you're not supposed to talk about them little freaks? Because I'm glad that he designated them a domestic terrorist group, that they've been that. It's like, then they need to start confronting these people that want to deny their existence. That's why people ought to pay attention to what really gets said sometimes. And you got to hold things to a different account. You can't do this emotional shit. Otherwise, you're susceptible to their rhetoric, because they can literally emotionally lead you on. If all you do is address things emotionally, then that's your weak spots for your enemy, your adversaries, however you want to view that. That's why you need to think with a calm mind. You actually you have to think things through. Otherwise, man, and you know what? Just think of it like this. It's better to be safe than sorry, because it's better to think something through and still end up at the same place like 3 times in a row than to just jump right in and you realize that was the wrong decision, but it's a little late in the game because, well, consequences. Every decision has consequences. Right, PA, but hey, I kept my finger off the trigger. That's okay. I put it in the armory over there. I locked it up in the gun cabinet. The good old coffee gun. That's still crazy. Well, if that don't tell you they're playing around with the algorithm. Here in the boondocks, a fascist is the guy next door wearing a dress. That's about it. BLM should get the label too. Summer of Love. Yeah. Yeah, all them little millionaires took their money and ran, went and bought them some homes and stuff, got all decked out. It just, I don't know. It's the emotion side that's what people just need to be leery of. I mean, I don't know. I do what I do. Everybody does them. This is Little Man Friday. I know that. What do we got? We got 1:45. So I've been an hour and 46 minutes. Billy, are you going to go live? Who's going live? Wingnut, you going live this morning? Wonder how old Camel Carl and them are doing. Out in the wastelands of Oklahoma, all you have to do is stay away from the cities and you'll be fine. Well, and man, you just pay attention to your local dynamics. Your elected officials and the way things are in your area. Start figuring out how you can get involved in that in a positive way. Start talking with somebody right next door. If I talk to somebody at the store, and just kind of like, gather some. We need to start getting a kind of a collective kind of like, hey, this is cool. It's kind of like almost, you could look at it as them filtering through things too, because through just general light conversation, you'll kind of start to figure out, okay, well, there's certain distances that you certain people are at, because it's like, you never know. There you go. So Billy will be going live. Billy says, "Oh, if you have a great weekend, Rich, you have a great time." Oh, I always beyond a doubt. I think I've got to drain that power station battery thing down. I think it's got like 6 more hours, because I need to get it down to 0 and then charge it all the way back up. I'm hoping I didn't screw that up by charging it up. But I'm going to go ahead and set those parameters now. See how that does. Still I'm ready to be wearing some buckshot. I don't think I have anything anybody wants to talk about. Oh man, people like hearing your opinion all the time. I'll stop by. Hell, I watch because you always do the good scenery. If the alphabet rainbow was only adults, it wouldn't bother me as much. It's all the kids that it's mentally and psychologically affected that bothers me greatly. Yeah, see, but that's where we're letting that stuff happen. Like, why aren't I will say that's one reaction I've never understood is how people talk about all the things that are happening to kids, but it's just kind of like a oh well topic. It's like, yeah, that's happening, but oh well. You know, it's raining outside. Oh well, you know, and it's like, wait, doesn't that like piss you off? Don't you want to find out who passed that law, who allowed that? Don't you? Oh wait, that group over there that told you your voice didn't matter was louder than the passion you had for this particular thing. That's what I think happens to a lot. I think it happens way too often. My wife was invited to run for city council, but new grandkid came. She hasn't given it a second thought. Well, that's a that's an understandable. Aim low, give them a reason to wear that dress. You just gotta beat them. That's it, zombie. Hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and shut her down, and I'm going to go shave and get cleaned up, and then I'm going to go out there. Well, actually, I'm going to go out there and pull out his tractor and his Jeep and get that ready, and then I'm going to come in and shave and get rid of the scruff, be more presentable for my grandson, the little man coming to visit. Can't wait. And I got what? Ooh, yeah, man, I got about 3 hours. 3 hours to go. 3 hours and countdown. Hell yeah. Hey, man, I'm telling you, and I know you probably get tired of it, but you make your day a good day, and you really get to decide about how you want to process. You can get mad about stuff. That don't mean you got to let that control you. And remember that every time you're exposing emotions, you're actually showing weaknesses to people that could be your adversaries, just like could be, you know, you're showing spots for your friends to maybe help reinforce. But just remember those emotions. So be prepared. So keep your head on a swivel. Make it a good day. And, man, help somebody smile. God loves you. I pray for you. Peace, everybody.
I ain't here tomorrow. If the good Lord says it's my time to go, I don't see that morning sunset. There's some things I need for you to know. The truck is yours if you want it. It'll run forever if you treat it right. When you think of me on some back road, that's because I'm right there by your side. Chase your dreams until you catch on. Leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your
gone. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow. Don't let life turn you bitter. Don't be ashamed about your head. Take it easy on the liquor. Remember what it did to your granddad. Yeah, you're gonna get your heart broke, but a couple of tears don't make you weep. Gonna find that girl God made just for you. Knows what he's doing, wait and see. Chase your dreams until you catch on. Leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow. Keep the shotgun in the family, raise your babies by the book, and keep my picture in your wallet. Keep your car keys on a hook. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Please don't ever forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow.
Thanks for being here, everybody. Happy Friday. Fantastic Friday. Make your day a good day. Help somebody smile. Appreciate you. Peace.